Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's Simon the Watch Guy. Today I am going to get rid of one of my watches. I did promise this in the last video, so let's go ahead and get started. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Casio A158, so that's a clue. I'm not getting rid of this one. I'm not sure whether this is too small for my wrist. Let me just go ahead real quick, because this isn't... I don't want to drag this one out really at all. But that's the 5610 compared to the A158. I'm not sure if the A158 is too small and looks silly on my wrist. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I do have a fairly large wrist. I think it's a 7 or 7.5 inch wrist. I need to double check that actually, but I can't decide if that looks a bit silly. I don't know. Anyway, we'll come back to that another time. So, what's the watch I'm getting rid of? I did promise in my last video that this is an addiction. We need to kind of sort the addiction, and I'm dead serious about this. This is something that has needed to happen for a long time. 2 years. I think I've been collecting watches for 2 years now. Maybe 3 years. Anyway, we're going for the Tavis, the automatic Tavis. It was an easy choice. So a quick bit about the Tavis, why I'm going to get rid of this one first. It's the power reserve. The power reserve is really tiny. I think it's something like maybe 5 hours. So yeah, pretty much you're going to have to... I mean, it has got me through the night once. Once I did wake up and it was still ticking and it was still, obviously it was fully wound up, but more often than not, it just doesn't fit the bill. So it does have a unidirectional bezel, but there's an awful lot of play on it. I mean, it kind of goes back a couple of minutes, 2 minutes or so. It could be quite dangerous, but you can't go underwater with it anyway because it's not it's not a screw down crown. Quick bit about the movement. The movement, it's an old, apparently from the research I've done, it's an old movement, Chinese movement from I think the 1980s, and this is why you can purchase this watch so cheap. It says 3 ATM water resist. So basically, you really don't want to get this thing wet at all. Maybe if the rain lands on it, you're going to be okay, but you don't want to really do the dishes in this. You definitely don't want to go swimming with this or submerge it. And it just seems a little bit silly because it says it's 100 foot, 30 meters. You've got the perlative seronometer instead of chronometer. Tavis were probably onto a good thing with this, and they've kind of, by trying to make a homage to the Rolex Submariner, they've kind of cheapened the watch. And I know people laugh at that phrase because it's only a $15 watch anyway, but it's a lot of watch for $15. It really is. I mean, you can't complain. An automatic movement with a see-through display back, you can't complain. And it's not got the most... I've reviewed this one anyway. If you want to check the review, please go back on the channel and check it out. Either way, guys, I'm going to make this a really, quick video. I'm not going to do 10-15 minutes on this one. This is the one I'm going to get rid of first. And, stay tuned because this is one of, many watches I'm going to try to get rid of out of the collection. I've built up the collection now. I've got 13 watches in the collection. I'm going to try and get rid of, as many as possible. I probably will still end up with 3 or 4 in the collection. But I want that to be my final 3 or 4. I don't want to buy any more after this. And again, so please comment on the Tavis, what your thoughts are. Do you like it? Would you keep it in your collection, even though it's, it is what it is? And again, seriously, guys, this is going to decide whether this stays in my collection. Does it look too big or too small for the wrist? I'm just not sure. And then also, one thing that does annoy me about the A158, because it does have the stainless steel strap or bracelet, but because this is resin, you've got 2 different colours. You've got the resin coloured case, a lighter silver, and then you've got kind of a darker silver, and that kind of annoys me. You can see it quite well on this angle. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, because like I say, your thoughts really will play a big factor in me deciding what to get rid of and to keep. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.